I made a video about James Rolfe and the Cinemassacre Truth subreddit a few days ago, about 12 days ago, 13 days ago actually, probably by now. And it was titled, Why Do People Hate James Rolfe? The Truth About Cinemassacre. And it got a lot of views. It got 2,000 views in a single day. Now it's over 20,000 views. I don't know how many views it has right now. It's doing way better, way quicker than any video I've made before, which I kind of expected because it's I knew that the truther community would like it, the Cinemassacre truther community, and so I posted it there and it got a lot of attention there, and then that kind of fed it into the algorithm. And then now I'm getting a lot of people who had never even heard of the Cinemassacre Truth. And they're coming to this video like, really? People hate James? I didn't know that. How could people hate James? I love James. And I guess that's okay. But and a few of them are like, I don't like this video, blah 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 blah. And you know, there are a lot of people who, okay, so there's two kinds of people who took issue with the video. One kind is just the people who are just simply butthurt because they love James and want to defend him, even though I wasn't attacking him in the video. I was, you know, maybe I offered a few bits of like commentary on his situation, on why there's been a noticeable downturn in quality in his videos, but to me that I wasn't intending to really make it a video critical of James. It was just like, I'm just explaining what's going on and why there's so many memes about him. I don't have any problem with James, but a lot of people are just unable to understand basic things, and so they don't get that. And then there's other people who are confused about the title, I guess. Like they're just singularly obsessed with this title. Why do people hate James Rolfe? And like I said, it's like over and over I'm seeing these comments just non-stop. These comments like, really? People hate James? I didn't know that. Blah 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 blah. Yes, there are people who hate James. Not a whole lot. Most of the people on Cinemassacre Truth don't hate James. They just are very critical of him. But there are actually a few people there who are like, nah, James sucks. And so it wasn't like, what's the word I'm looking for? The title was a little bit misleading because it implies that the video is going to be all about James Rolfe in particular, but really I was more making the video about the people talking about James Rolfe. I was more making it about the Cinemassacre Truth. So why do people hate James Rolfe? I'm talking about the people, not James Rolfe. But it kind of, I don't know, it kind of gives off the impression that the video is going to be more of an analysis of James Rolfe, but it's really just like me showing off the memes from that subreddit that I thought were funny. But yeah, I don't know. The thing is, because I noticed that some people were a bit confused, I posted a comment and pinned it, just clarifying a few things. Just clarifying the fact that maybe the title is a little bit misleading, and then here's, you know, what the video is actually about, just so that if people were confused, even though I don't think the video is that confusing. I don't think it's confusing at all, actually. But if people were confused, I just posted a comment for clarification so that hopefully they could understand. So that, you know, if they read the comment, then hopefully that would allow them to not just give me all this bullshit that I keep seeing, like, really? People hate James Rolfe? I was trying to cut down on that a little bit. It appears that it hasn't worked. But then I got people who were commenting on that comment and criticizing me and saying, like, they were saying, there's one guy in particular who's like, you admit that the title is misleading. Interesting. So that should be a lesson for you, not to make misleading titles, not to make clickbait, even though it wasn't clickbait, because the title is, it literally describes the contents of the video, so it can't be clickbait. And so I'm just getting this, like, endless barrage of bullshit from these people on this comment thread of this pinned comment that I posted. And the reason that they're mad is because, A, they're clearly just butthurt because they like James. I mean, clearly, they would not hate me if that weren't the case, because I wasn't against James in the video. So if they think that I was, it's clearly because they just want to defend James at all costs for some stupid reason. But yeah, but then there's the other thing about that is that I'm responding to these people and they can't handle it. Their little brains can't handle that their bullshit isn't just being swallowed. They can't handle the fact that a YouTuber is actually responding and calling out to them when they're saying stupid shit. And so then they're like, oh, you can't handle criticism. Sorry, what? I can't handle criticism? You're the person who's telling me that I shouldn't be criticizing you. So it's you who can't handle criticism. You know, it's they who can't handle the criticism. I am just responding to it. You know, I'm just giving them back what they gave to me. And then they're like, you can't handle criticism. No, people just expect that YouTubers, just because they're the person who uploaded the video, that they just have no right to respond to criticism or to just, like, you know, reject a stupid opinion. You know, like, I'm sorry, if your criticism was good criticism, I wouldn't have a problem with it. And plenty of people have given me good criticism and I've been fine with it. It's not the criticism, that's the problem. It's the stupidity. That's what I'm responding to. So, like, people saying that the title is clickbait is a stupid criticism because it's not clickbait. It's literally not. It cannot be clickbait because it describes the contents of the video. That goes against the definition of clickbait. Right? At most, it's a little bit misleading. If you read the title, you might be expecting to see something that you're not gonna get. But not everyone's gonna have that problem. For instance, the truther community, who actually knows a thing or two about that subreddit, doesn't seem to have a problem. They're not misled by the title. It's only the ignoramuses, and I call them that because they're ignorant of the subject matter, the people who don't have any clue about this subreddit's existence, don't have any clue about the criticism of James Rolfe existing out there. It's only those people who are confused. And so I posted a comment in clarification. And then people are like, oh yeah, you posted this comment in clarification, trying to like be all nice and stuff, and then when people respond to you and keep criticizing you, then you get all mad. Huh? What's up with that? It's like, no, I posted that comment just out of courtesy. Just to, like, give people one more opportunity to stop being stupid. But if they reject that opportunity and keep being stupid, why do I not have the right to respond appropriately? You know? It's like that Godfather, you know, when Michael says, where does it say you can't kill a cop? Because he suggests killing Officer McCluskey, and they're like, we can't do that, we can't kill a cop, that's bad. Ugh. And he's like, no, but seriously, where in the rule book does it say you can't kill a cop? We have ways where we could get away with it. This cop has been involved in crime. He's a dirty cop. We have reporters on our payroll. They love a story like that. So there are ways, you know, dirty cop involved in crime gets killed during a mafia deal. That's a great news story. That won't reflect badly on us. And so they eventually do kill the cop. And so it's like that. It's like there's this sort of unspoken rule that a YouTuber isn't supposed to call other people out on their bullshit. He's supposed to just bend over backward, roll over, let everybody just like give him a rash of completely nonsensical criticism that isn't even worth the time of day. I'm sorry, but I'm just not that kind of guy. If you say something stupid, I'm gonna respond to it. If you can't take the heat, get out of the fucking kitchen. And then they have the idiocy to say that I can't handle criticism. They're the ones complaining that their criticism is being criticized. I'm not complaining about people criticizing me. You criticize me all you want. It's just when you then say that like I can't handle criticism because I'm just responding to it, fuck you. Yeah. So yeah, if you're like butthurt about my video about James, like just take another step back, take a deep breath, realize that I don't have anything against James, realize that the title isn't clickbait just because some people who don't know the subject matter might be a little bit misled by it. It ain't fucking rocket science. Yeah, this is my message to all of you commenters. I am not gonna just back down and let you say whatever you want. If you want to say some stupid shit, go ahead. But you're gonna get a response from me. Because that's how I play it. I'm not one of these YouTubers who just doesn't read the comments or takes a step back and just refuses to engage in that kind of thing. I've been on the internet my whole life. You know, I was raised on the internet. I love talking to idiots. Otherwise, I wouldn't go on Reddit in the first place. Okay? I love correcting people's nonsense. So, if you don't want your nonsense corrected, don't throw it at me, okay? Bye-bye.